this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Fight!
I've got kids. Think I can't handle you?
Unless the Human Torch do all the work. Looks like he's immune when he gets that up. Nah, no you don't. Ben, I could use your assistance. We'll make sure we hit the right person.
This was over the minute I flamed on.
Where is he? Where did Grim Reaper go? There you are, I see you. Flame on! Look at the health just drain away. God, Johnny Storm is awesome. This is so good. It's why he's one of my favourites, not only in this game, but just in the comics in general. He's such a badass character. I mean, any other character had this sort of packing this sort of power, they would they'd probably become a bad guy. But Johnny Storm just so nonchalant about how awesome he is. Actually, who am I kidding? Johnny Storm toots his own horn every chance he gets.
So after Diamondback and Shocker, we have to find out what they're planning.
Yeah, I would be slightly worried about those barrels they're throwing down if I, you know, wasn't able to fly and all that. Any more bad guys just want to pop out and say hello? Or is that everyone done for now? Oh, hello. I will be picking up that. Thank you very much. Another Macran fragment. Wow, 3 of 5 already. We're getting quite a few of them quite early on. I thought it would take quite a bit longer. Ah, run! Oh, Mr. Fantastic, you just weren't fast enough. Yeah, this is how I did just blow you up and all. Let's give you a little bit of health. Right, man, good try with your barrels and all that, buddy. Good try. Unfortunately, no cigar.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity. Can you work together to
I'm
get
one of
down
the
there?
Fantastic Four. I'm used to winning.
Oh, thank you. See, that's why you smash everything, looking for loot just like that. I'm sure we didn't need that. Ben could have just smashed through there, that big rocky head of his. Just do the Rikishi bum drop on it, Ben. I believe in you.
Time for target practice.
A little overconfident.
The way they're walking around, they had no idea what anything was even happening. Let's get everyone nicely stunned in place. You just gotta love Susan Storm in this game. So powerful.
Might help disrupt their operation.
Oh, Ben Grimm's here to party, boys.
Who burns me up? No, wait. I mean that really burns you up.
See, look, I think they assume we're gonna need more health by this point. I appreciate it, but we don't need it yet. We don't need it yet. I'll remember where it is so we can come back for it if need be. Ah, looks like the Wreck the Latverian technology carries on through into this one as well. Unless I've just been destroying stuff along the way without even realising it. That's better. Burn it all. Nothing can escape the fire. And that isn't unless I run out of stamina, of course. Good. Hey, I see you guys over there.
I see a fireman. I'll let
And now I see what's left of you. You picked the wrong girl to pick on. Come on, Ben, it's wrecking ball time. Oh, nobody is stopping this train. It's the Juggernaut version 2. That must have destroyed some scenery while I'm there. Plus destroying stuff as well, not only does it, you know, help you find hidden items and stuff like that, but also gets you XP and health if you're low on it. So if there's no enemies about, it seems stupid not to do it. So look at that! Look at that! She just crushes everyone. Oh, you gotta love Susan Storm. You gotta love her. Thank you, Johnny. The ability of flight just comes so in handy. I'm not sure how you'd get up there if you didn't have this. Damn it! Who fell down here? I wasn't ready to come down here just yet. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to go back up the long way. I wasn't ready to come down here yet. Do you know what, Ben? I think it was you who came down here, wasn't it?
Why not?
Ah, you're boring, Ben. Alright, fair enough. Reed, I blame you. You should have kept Ben in check. You have to wear the silly helmet.
Let's bake something.
You have to wear the dunce hat, Reed. That's what you get.
You pyro.
Right, this time, if nobody falls down the hole, I might actually get to listen to that audio log. Whoa! What's going on with the camera angle? I'm stuck in the building. There we go. That's better. Camera angle kind of just stuck me in the building then. Right. This time, nobody fall down the hole.
Hey! Those superheroes are fighting each other near my new Trans Prix. Watch it, you! No!
Reckless superhumans can strike at any time, tossing your car like a toy, ripping up your driveway, or even sending a fiery tornado through your home. When the smoke from their awesome combined attack clears, how will you recover? With Gecko Insurance, our superhuman property damage policy will ensure your losses are completely covered. We'll call in damage control and handle all the paperwork. By the time we're finished, it'll be as if there were no such thing as superhumans.
I wish. Thanks, Gecko.
Policies do not cover acts of God or gods such as Thor, Hercules, or Loki.
I love the little legal jargon at the end of that one. The acts of God, including Thor, Loki, and Hercules. That's brilliant. That's the second announcement or audio log we've heard that involves insurance or criminal damage. They're really driving the point home, aren't they?
I will hold them off, madam.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. We destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine. Tear them apart!
Yep, do you know what, Lucia? That's just tearing me apart. That just doesn't fit in with my schedule. I had other plans for today, and they did not involve being in two pieces. Let's freeze everyone in place and slam them down.
I am on target. The wingless wizard never misses.
Defend the cannons!
Right, Human Torch, you're up, and that's Burninator. We're saying that, actually. Let's just smash her with a big old rock.
Sure, boy. That'll shake up the afternoon commute.
Oh, damn it, I didn't realise she moved. I was just about to say, speaking of shaking up stuff, and then she went and jumped out of the way. Damn you, woman, making me miss one of my fusions. Well, that's one down, 3 to go.
Recalibrate your gun's gyros! I'm already compensated for these inferior components.
Up you get. Give me that shield.
Just think of me as a hunk of poon as well.
Destroy these generators, Susan.
Low gunner.
Right, who have we got to deal with this time? Scorcher it is, fair enough. Ben, let's get up close and personal with this one. It's clobbering time! Oh, don't... Oh, he just pushed me down! How rude.
Let's bake something.
One Scorcher to another. I love how I'm immune to fire, but Scorcher isn't. See, that's what you get. Yours is artificial fire, Scorcher. Mine just comes straight out my body. That's why I'm awesome and you suck.
One Benjamin J. Grimm special coming up.
Man, what is it with these bad guys and grabbing Mr. Fantastic? What have you got against the Elastiman?
Leave none standing.
Johnny, you're up. Right, this time I'm not going to miss. Ah, no, I'm seeing you moving. I don't think you can pull the same trick on me twice. Burn them! Burn them all! Three down, one more to go.
Ooh, you might want to put some ointment on that.
How'd you like my fireballs, eh? You get in the way of the thing I want to destroy, you're just going to get fireballs to your face. It's the way it works, I'm afraid.
Call me Ben.
Hey, shocker, round 2, is it?
Talk this out.
Fair enough, more of the same. You just can't get enough of my flames, can you? Ben, let's finish this.
How can we stop them?
You're only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
She can't do this. Not to me.
I think when she said lit the fuse, she might have meant that literally, because we did just burn the shocker. Oh, Lucia, not even you are resistant to my flames. Who's next? Oh, speaking of the shocker. There's 2 of your little human fuses down. God, Johnny Storm is just so overpowered. I love him so much. I mean, it seems a bit...
This is it!
Yeah, well, it wasn't. It would be it if it weren't for us heroes here to save you. Why does the heroes always end up saving the villains as well? Yeah, it might seem a bit OP now with Johnny Storm's flames. Because even though it is a legendary, the start of the game, the enemies are obviously, to a certain extent, still pretty easy. But trust me, as this goes on, especially when it gets near the last levels, you rely on Johnny Storm's flame ability. It will be your saving grace.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack.
Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected you weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust? Tough call.
That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours.
The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Yep, that is definitely one way of putting it there, Tony. A mess is definitely one way of summing it up.
Mr. President.
Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill? A pleasure to meet you finally.
Thank you, sir.
Feeling a bit out of your skin lately?
Yes, you could say that, sir.
I'm here to help you help the world. Whatever you need, whatever's on your mind.
All right. Why me, sir? Why was I chosen to run S.H.I.E.L.D.? As far as I can see, there were a dozen people in line to succeed Fury.
Those people were Fury loyalists, and I've had enough of that in my lifetime. Let's talk about you. This appointment is a serious one. You're serving the world peace now, Commander.
I'll do everything in my power to...
But you're also an American.
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll keep that foremost in your thoughts at all times.
Yes, sir. That shouldn't be a problem.
Good, good. As far as this Latverian situation, don't forget, it's one of 12 I have to deal with every day. You understand?
Absolutely, Mr. President.
Excellent. I'm glad we had this talk. One more thing.
Yes, sir?
The capes.
The superheroes?
I don't like them. Never have, never will. The less I hear your name and the word cape in the same sentence, the happier I'll be. You get me?
Yes, sir.
Good girl.
It looks like the president there wants lesser Fury loyalists and more President USA loyalists. He's trying to get Maria Hill to bend over to everything that he wants to happen, but I think he seemed to forget the S.H.I.E.L.D's supposed to serve the world, not just America. And I'm sure it's going to come back to bite us in the butt. But let's switch a few of these people out because we want some of those special conversations. So I think the only two special conversations here are between Iron Man and Captain America and vice versa. So for now, I think if we just switch out Mr. Fantastic with Iron Man, let's go up here and let's see what Captain America wants.
Hi, Tony.
Oh, and my screen went and stretched and I couldn't even read what was on the bottom there. That new head of S.H.I.E.L.D., Maria Hill, she isn't even answering my calls.
I have a number of friends within the organization. None of them are happy with her appointment, or even understand it. Including, apparently, Hill.
If that audio tape we just heard is any clue, then you're spot on. Classic move, putting an inexperienced puppet in charge. Actually, maybe we can use that.
If you see an angle on it, be my guest. I just don't know where all this is headed. It feels like we're in for some rough sailing.
If you only knew, Cap, if you only knew. I think if I took Hill out on a date, she'd let any secret slip.
You're a braver man than I thought.
Don't let Maria Hill know we're talking like this about her like this behind her back.
Hello.
That Latverian attack was brutal. Any idea what might happen now?
We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind.
I think you might have just overheard that audio log we were listening to. You mean Outlaw being a hero?
Unknown. There are apparently some serious talks going on in Washington.
What's going to happen to S.H.I.E.L.D. now that Fury's gone underground?
I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now. Yeah, I guess he's right. He sure used us. Not entirely out of character for him, but an unsanctioned strike on a foreign government? It's beyond what even he's done before. Now, if you don't mind, I have some things to check up on.
Nice talking with you, Cap. Nice talking with you. And before I switch Iron Man back out again, gotta remember to activate that little switch to get the nice little XP boost.
Crew members, please report to the landing pad.
As I always say, every little helps. It all builds up. It all builds up to the Empire at the end of the day. But let's quickly go on the team roster again. Let's switch out Iron Man for Captain America. Oh, there he is. Here's one I made earlier. Good, because we can now have some secret or some special conversations in reverse now with Captain America and Iron Man.
Hello.
Songbird, aren't you running a team of supervillains?
Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently we've got a ways to go.
Yeah, are you surprised most of you should be incarcerated?
I'd think you folks would be happy to see any friendly faces right now, given what just happened.
Do you really think it's a good time for you to be here?
I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here.
Fair enough, let me know if you need any help. I don't think even Captain America's that nice. Yeah, that seems a little bit harsh. Fine, but don't bring all your Thunderbolt teammates up here, got it?
I won't. It's too chilly here for them anyway, if you know what I mean. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I think we can trust Songbird, but some of your other Thunderbolt teammates, at least the more recent ones, not sure if we necessarily trust them. I mean, Venom, Bullseye, not exactly sure if they're people I necessarily want up here in Stark Tower. But the Songbird, she's a powerhouse. Like, she's quite weak. I mean, when it comes to taking hits, she gets killed quite easily. But her attack, like her triangle, like heavy attack, like Johnny Storm's flames, her shattered scream. Oh man, that's effective for taking down bosses. If you had Johnny Storm and Songbird on your team, you can just tag team their attacks on and off constantly and just.
Do I need this stress right now? No, I don't.
All right, it's that lawyer guy from earlier.
Medium or well done?
Hey there.
Director Nicholas Fury and hold him accountable.
How are you feeling? I can't imagine that thing was good for your back.
I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did.
So, what was worse, the shocks or the puns?
Oh, the puns, by far. There's some things you can't unhear.
I suppose you can heal from a bruise. You can't unthink a thought you can't unthink a thought that you've heard. That doesn't really make any sense, but you get the gist. That little gun running operation turned out to be something else, huh?
It sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Latverian strike a year ago. What a mess that started.
Well, it's not like Fury said, hey, let's start an international incident.
Does he ever? At some point, we need to take responsibility for our own actions. Okay, I have to get going now. See you later.
Oh, looks like a little bit of foreshadowing as to what Miss Marvel may be thinking later on in this game. Yeah, speaking of the Civil War and all that sort of stuff, I have heard quite a few rumours that the third Avengers film is actually going to be Avengers Civil War. There was even a picture that I preemptively put on my Facebook page and then realised afterwards that it was after one of my friends told me there's a good chance it was actually most likely a fake picture. So, but there are quite a few rumours about there being a Civil War film. I mean, they've made a game about it. They say it's one of their highest selling comic book events with like great ramifications from it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did try and make a Civil War film. If they do, I would be so happy, especially with all the reboots they're doing recently. There's no reason, not that they don't have enough superheroes, but speaking of the old Civil War, how you doing, Tony?
Hi, Steve.
Any word on how bad the situation is getting in Washington?
It doesn't sound good. There might even be some legislation already being drawn up.
After all we've done for them, this is the thanks we get?
Yep. The old "what have you done for me lately" effect. Reed says he's processing all this through his new psychohistory formulas, trying to give us some insight on where things might be headed.
I'm not sure math formulas are going to get us through this.
No, but they might keep us from making a bad situation much worse.
True. It depends how much you take those math formulas to heart, I guess.
How are you?
Dr. Pym, if you're still in the building, please call main reception.
So, you suspected the Latverian operation was unsanctioned. What gives?
Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true.
Most probably, but we've got some serious ramifications for it. Yeah, well, at least it made us more secure, until we got attacked.
Are we ever 100% secure? Imagine how much worse that attack would have been if we hadn't had some of our people on that barge.
Some of our people? I was one of those people. And imagine how worse that attack would have been if we hadn't damaged her a year ago and she'd spent this last year building her forces. I suppose it could have been a lot worse. I heard the politicians want to outlaw getting into fights while wearing spandex.
Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed-door stuff.
Sounds like it's time to grease some palms. Ka-ting!
Are you implying that politicians' votes can be bought? I'm shocked. I think I hear Jarvis calling. Excuse me.
Excuses, Tony. Jarvis wasn't calling. I know your game. None of that over here. None of that. You can't fool Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm's the founding member of the Fantastic Four and the first family of Marvel. You can't lie to me. But with that being said and done, I think we're going to leave that one here for now. And next time we are back, we're going to see how we can clean up some of this mess and maybe get a little bit more support for the superhuman community. But we'll leave that one for next time. As for now, I will catch you guys later.